So if you would have told me back in the day that that Pandora is going to catch up in a second, that's an advertisement. I know. I was like, what's that? Okay. So if you would have told me years ago that this would be my career, I would have laughed at you. I'd have been like, absolutely not. I have never sold anything. I never wanted to. I didn't know a lot about skincare or color myself. And so what happened was I first fell in love with our skincare line. My skin changed so much within the first month that my husband noticed, which that's huge if a man notices your skin, right? And then my girlfriend started noticing. Because when you're looking better and your friends are kind of happy for you, but they're a little bit like, hold on, I want to look better, So they actually, my consultant was like, Kelly, you're selling this for me to your friends, like you should do this. I was like, absolutely not. But she asked me a couple of questions, and she showed me some things. And the first thing she showed me is how much she was making per hour, which on average she was making about $50 to $100 an hour on average. I know, right? And I come from a family of educators, so I know that teachers, that may not be your hourly wage, because I know that wasn't my family's, and it wasn't mine either. I was like, even in my high-end corporate job, I'm not making $100 an hour. Like, what the heck? And then she shared with me this. And so I'm going to ask you guys this ticket question. And please know, whenever I ask you questions, you can never offend me. Okay, whatever you say, I've heard everything. All right? So what do you all think has been the highest paycheck that one woman has been paid in Mary Kay in 1 month? And the person who guesses the closest gets the ticket. Do you guys know what the average person makes in a year in America? The average woman?
Probably like a few thousand, right? Average, just in general.
A year? Uh-huh.
Oh, a year.
Yeah.
28. Somewhere in like the 30s,
yeah.
40s.
30,000. Yeah. Isn't that sad? It's worse in Kansas, so we won't go there. Okay. So, but that's what per month, like $2,700, $2,800 a month. Okay, if that gives you a gauge, what do you think has been the highest? You probably remember the highest paycheck in 1 month that one person in Mary Kay has made in a month.
Ask the ticket question.
Does this make sense to you?
I'm gonna say like $900.
$900 a month.
Yeah.
Okay. And Marina. Okay.
So she gets that.
She said 900.
So if I guess closer, I get a ticket?
Yes. So do you want to be like Price is Right and be like $1?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I would probably say, highest, probably like 20,000 or something.
20,000 in a month.
Yeah, out of everybody?
Okay, I'll say 1,000.
You want to change this to 1,000? Are you locking in? Are you locking in at 1,000? Okay.
I don't know.
That's right, exactly. Okay, I'm going to share with you guys my highest paycheck, which I know is strange. We don't normally go around saying, guess what I made? Okay, and then I'm going to share with you the highest paycheck. So my highest paycheck in a month has been a little over $9,000, and that doesn't include my free car, which that's actually my 7th free car that I've earned with the company. Isn't that cool?
Wow.
And then I'm all pink, so that's exciting. But the highest paycheck, are you ready for this, has been a little over $150,000, shut up, in 1 month. I did the same thing, Tasha. This is your foundation. It's best to be applied with a brush. We'll go over that later, but today you can just use your fingers, okay? So yeah, I was the same as you guys. I was like, get out of town. Like $150,000. That's 3 times what most women make in a year, in a month. And so, long story short, I was curious enough to hear about it, okay?
You don't want to try.
And so, I was impressed with the money, but what does money buy you? Money buys you choices. It may not buy you happiness, but it sure is hard to live without. And so, I was impressed with the money, right? I was impressed because of that, because it would give you options. And one of the current options I love right now is that I have the flexibility to kind of support our family, while my husband is free to do some of the things that he wants to do, substitute teach so he can pursue acting from Lawrence, Kansas. So that's just kind of fun that I get to be the breadwinner and allow him to do that and still have balance. And then the other thing, though, that I was so impressed with was just that these women were professional, they were educated, and they had time. They had time to be with their loved ones. So I started very part-time. There's no quotas, thank heaven. And I built it part-time for about 3 years, and then 3 years into it, my backup plan, which is kind of just a backup plan, I wanted an extra $100 a week, and I was usually doing that because I was working very part-time, maybe 3 to 5 hours a week at the most. And then my backup plan became the plan, and so I moved it to 15 hours a week, which I know you guys as teachers are like, slow down with 15, like don't stress yourself out. But within 3 months of working, slow down with that. Within 3 months of working 15 hours a week, I earned my first free car. and then 3 months later decided to do this full time. So I've been full time now for 13 years. Love it. And what I love is just making women like you feel good. I just love, when we feel prettier on the outside, our confidence comes out. It's the difference between going to the grocery store and seeing somebody made up and seeing somebody when you like just had to run to the store looking awful. You're more confident and your inner beauty comes
That
out.
always happens.
Yes.
I feel like when I don't dress up, then I see people.
Isn't that so true?
Yeah.
And just by you guys being here tonight and helping give me your opinion, you help towards my goal. My current goal right now is to move to the top level of our company, and that's the national level. And the average income there is about $300,000 a year. So it's not only about the income, which that'll be fantastic, and the trips and the cars, but it's really about, Mary Kay, the money that you make is a reflection of the lives that you touch, and you get to influence so many women's lives in that way. And so you guys are helping me with my goal and helping me earn a 5-star vacation for me and my husband just being here. So thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. Yay. At the color appointment, a little tip that you might show your hostess if you have time for her color appointment. One is you might take a brush, a foundation brush, the one that has the synthetic top on it, and have your customer use that at her color appointment. You'll notice in the video I did not. That is something I neglected to do, but it's a great option, and it will really have her see the benefit of having a brush. You'll just wash it out with like an antibacterial soap in between your facials and let it air dry. So a great thing that you can show her too is use one of our mirrors, just one of our mirrors, and show her with liquid foundation the importance, if she's using foundation, of using a brush. So just put a little bit of foundation on your hand, on the back of your hand. Doesn't matter the color or really the formulation, whether it's luminous wear or matte wear. And you can show her the difference. So if you're using your finger, and you're going to see this on the video, ladies, but when you do it yourself, you'll really see. When you use your finger to apply foundation, you'll be able to see how, they put it on, and it just is going to go on somewhat uneven. Or if you were to take some type of sponge, and that's what they were going to use, you would see that it goes on a little bit better, but it still kind of streaks, and it has places in there that it just, goes on darker. And the thing about that, as you can see, is the more you put on, and I'm not pushing very hard, the sponge, most of it goes onto your sponge instead of onto your face. So you can see the difference of using that as opposed to using the foundation brush. Check out how evenly and how well that places it on somebody's face. So you've got kind of a mess that has too much with your finger. It takes most of it off with the sponge, but when you use a brush, look at how even it goes on and what a perfect blend without too much it's going to give you.
How can I get down though? I want to know about being a consultant.
Oh, absolutely, Tasha.
Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
fun?
You would get. She would be good.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
Excuse me?
You don't think so, Maria?
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
You and I will chat about that because I can give you the fast facts and tell you how we make our money and all that fun stuff. Does that sound good?
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah.
in just a second, I'm going to make your face feel even better than your hands feel. Okay. But let's talk about your eyes here really quick before we go on to the next ticket questions and making it feel a little better. Okay, Marina, so this is a little bit about our concealer. A little bit goes a long way. This is literally the first thing that turned me on to Mary Kay.
Okay.
Is our concealer, so I'm going to put a little in here. You can read about it and read where to put it. Use right now to take your eye makeup off.
I use Vaseline sometimes, or the spray.
Baby
It's
oil.
not even meant for your
Okay.
eyes.
Okay, fantastic. So there are
Baby
3
oil.
reasons why you want to get your eye makeup off at night, okay? And they
Okay.
get progressively more intense. The first one is any colors that you wear around your eyes, whether it's eye color, eyeliner, or mascara, chemically breaks down as you sleep, and that can add to the appearance of dark circles. So none of us want that, right? Secondly, mascara, when left on your lashes, causes your eyelashes to become more brittle, to break and to fall out. And there does come a time when your eyelashes do not grow back as readily, so you really want to kind of preserve what you have. And then the third reason is this one is the kicker for me. There are microorganisms that live in your pillow that feed on mascara alone. So they're just waiting for you to leave mascara on. Isn't that just
They're
disgusting?
just waiting there.
They're just like, yeah,
Are
so,
those bed bugs?
yeah, well, they're different than that. No, they are especially for
That's
mascara.
another problem.
Yeah, bed bugs would stink to have those. Okay, but if you guys would feel under your eyes for me, feel how thin that skin is. That is the thinnest skin we have, right? It's like tissue paper compared to the rest of your face.
I hate under my eyes.
I know, right? And there's hardly any oil glands there, so that's why we start to see the dry, crepey skin there first. So the very area we want to be the most gentle, a lot of times we're being the most harsh. Like you're taking your washcloth or a soap or whatever and you're scrubbing back and forth, so you're drying it out and you're tugging that very delicate area. So this is actually the best answer. This is the #1 eye makeup remover in the nation. It's called oil-free eye makeup remover. Now it is separated. I don't know if you guys saw it. So it looks like oil and water, but it's not. But you do want to shake it and blend it, okay? And so it takes everything off. Even waterproof mascara, which a lot of times is tar-based, comes right off with this. But it's so effective and so gentle. In fact, my friend has a client in Missouri where this is sitting in the pre and post operating room after her eye surgery. She said because it's so gentle and so effective, like they used it. So ophthalmologist recommended. So you guys can kind of get the feel of this. And even if you don't have much on, just kind of go right around your eyes. If you need more than one, let me know. Safe for contacts, fantastic stuff. There you go.
You're so nice, thank you.
That was
You're
sweet.
really
And just let me
nice.
know if you need another one.
So
Good?
nice.
You nervous?
I'm probably gonna take my eye makeup off.
Oh, we'll put more on.
Okay.
Okay.
Like this?
That looks
That
great.
girl.
It'll be better than that. Oh my goodness. I'm just kidding. That's beautiful. This is your eye primer, so I'll let you go ahead and read about. Have you ever used an eye primer before? Okay, I call it our eye glue. It doesn't feel like glue. You can read about the benefits of eye primer. Now, and Marina, you may not do all this stuff, and some people love to do all of it, but I love for you to get to try all of it. So we're kind of priming your face. So you can read about that.
I think I'm gonna use some.
Another one? Okay, absolutely. Maureen, Maureen, are you okay? Do you
I'm
need
good.
another? Okay.
Well, can we just put
I'm just
some
not
on?
high maintenance like Tasha is.
I love it.
I'm a diva.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are.
It just so right.
Isn't that crazy? Are you seeing how much is coming off your
Yeah,
eyes?
it's just like
Amazing.
right off. I have,
I know.
yeah.
Crazy, crazy. Sometimes I have people come in like on a Saturday morning and they've already like showered and they're like, "Ah, still
It's
getting
nice that I
stuff
can
off."
just like get it in my eye and it's okay.
Exactly, and you feel how it's not oily, but it is kind of silky, and that's great for your eyes overnight as you sleep. So, yeah, fantastic. And Maureen, you can either just lay that there or the yeah, that's right behind you if you want to. Absolutely, you can just lay yours there and we'll
I'll
do
take
it
yours.
later.
I'll take
We
yours
need
for you.
another? Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Tasha, this is going to be an extra $1 for you, okay?
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Okay, is that making sense, Marina?
Yeah.
Okay, so just ring finger, because that's the most delicate one, if you remember, and just on the lid only. Are you guys jealous of all Marina's like getting to do over here?
Yeah.
I know, right? Okay, now, last ticket questions, and then we're going to make your face feel even better than your hands feel. But, ladies, it's been estimated that there are tens of thousands of brands of skincare and color cosmetics in the world. Like, if you think in America, there's at least 300. So in the world, think about like the European countries and where a lot of, skincare and color comes. There's been estimated, some people even estimate there's up to over 100,000 skincare line and color cosmetic lines in the nation.
That's crazy.
Isn't that
That's
craziness?
so many.
Now, where do you guys think that Mary Kay ranks, okay, in the world? Like one being the highest or the best-selling brand, and let's say 100,000 being the lowest selling brand. Where would you two guess that we rank in skincare and color together?
What's the highest again?
One, and then let's say 100,000. I don't really know exactly. We don't really know how many there are, but at
There's
least
so many.
tens of thousands.
There's
Yeah.
like probably so many.
Yeah.
I'd say in the top 20 maybe.
Okay. And you're
I
gonna
don't
get a
know.
ticket.
I would say like top, like 1,000.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, out of all the skincare color in the world,
Yeah.
Dude, everybody knows
Seriously.
about Mary Kay though.
I seriously
Did not.
You do not. That's okay. All right.
You better
I've seen the cars, but
Yeah, that's okay. All right. So, are you guys
Not
ready for
aware.
this?
Yeah.
We are top 10, number 10 in the
Wow.
world. Isn't
Give me
that
my ticket.
crazy? I know, right? And our goal this year is to be in the top 5. So if you think of all, and you guys, we have been number 1 in America for years, skincare and color. We're not even tracking America now. We're going global. Like, we're wanting to save the world. And so we're tracking our goals to be top 5 in the
Changing the
world.
world.
So isn't that exciting? So reasons why we're number 1. What would you guys guess? What would be some reasons why you would guess we'd be number 1 in skincare and color?
Probably that you just like take the time because like I don't know anything about color. So
Right.
just that you take the time to like show
So
people.
good. I'm giving you a ticket. All right. And we're going to call that customer service. And it really is. It's not somebody that's just trying to get a sale. It's somebody that's invested and not just, we want to educate you, and I hope you like me because they come along with product if you want, and I love it because my customers become my friends, and it's this reciprocal relationship. What I love is that if women love the product, you bet, they know my goals. Like when we were going for the Cadillac last year at this time, I had a lot of my customers, some of them would call and be like, I can get an extra mascara, like how close are we, so that relationship becomes reciprocal. We deliver to your doorstep, or mail it right to you, or some of my clients would rather pick it up. So it's just about service. That's huge. Okay, what else?
I would say, the product's good.
Yeah,
I would say like
absolutely. I'm gonna give you a ticket too.
Ooh, awesome.
Yes, so quality of the product.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. Especially product versus price. Like we want something to work, but we don't want it to be an arm and a leg. And Marina, you can read about the facial highlighting pen, and I'll give you a little more instruction before you try this on. Okay. So we don't want it to be an arm and a leg, but we do want it to work. And we're what's known as a prestige line of skincare. Like department stores are typically prestige line, and yet our prices are so much lower because we don't have to pay to be in department stores, which actually they've asked us to come because we would bring in business, but we would be out of a job as consultants if we did that. And so we are the highest quality at a lower price. And there really is a difference between what you get at the grocery store and what you get at the department store, especially in the percentage of active ingredients and then in the fillers. A lot of times it's the fillers that are in lower price brands that can be detrimental to your skin. So higher quality but a lower price, and that's super important, absolutely. And then the third reason, ladies, and I'm going to go back to this, Tasha, the person to my left, I do everything in their book for them. But I am on page, you guys can read through what your skin needs over the decades. It's like good news and bad news all together. So, but we are going to go to, where is our 100% guarantee? Yeah, it's on there. It's right there. So our 100% satisfaction guarantee. What that means is we never want you taking home anything with our name on it and putting in that big old drawer or bag, or some people have like a whole closet full of old like buying mistakes, which always cracks me up. Like, why do we keep that? Like if you're gonna pull that lipstick out and be like, oh, I love it. We're just too thrifty to throw it away, right? And so please, you guys, if that ever happens with me, you simply return it to me. You get your money back, or you get something different. And don't feel shy. The company gives me a new product, so I'm not out anything. And I am so passionate about skincare. Like, I just about want you doing backflips about your skin. If not, that's up to me. And I think it's because my skin was so problematic. We had to go piece by piece. Like, does that cleanser work? Nope. And we had to customize it and keep returning it. And color, too. You just don't know. So I think that makes us number one, too, and there's no expiration. Some you have like 90 days or 30 days to return it. Ours is 100% whenever, making sure you like it. So isn't that important? Yeah, all right. Marina, so this is that Magic Wand, the facial highlighting pen. You read what it does. Normally you'd apply it with a brush that's already built in, but because it's my sample, I put it in your tray. Okay, so that's the application. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah, where exactly do I put it?
Okay, so kind of like under the eyes, like where, for you really don't have a lot, but like where you would want to brighten it.
Okay.
And you can even do, as you can see, like down the side of the nose. Okay. And again, it's easier if you can use this, typically the brush, but for now, push your finger. Perfect. Okay, all right, lovely ladies. Last 5 ticket questions for a while, and then we're going to get to making your face feel even better. So there are 5 things, Maureen and Tasha, that you want to do to your face to care for it. Can you think of what some of those 5 things you want to do, and we'll do a ticket per each of those?
Scrub it.
Yeah, you want to exfoliate it.
Moisturize.
Good.
Wash it.
Good.
Can I guess?
No, well, you probably remember. Well, actually, you can guess. If they don't get it, you get to guess the other 2.
I do know.
Sunscreen.
Protect. Excellent.
Wait, hold. Whoa. Sunscreen?
You want to protect it. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
She's like, I don't wear sunscreen.
All right. You feel like you don't need protection?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. I get it. We'll talk about that. Okay. There's one kind of in the middle.
I do now.
Okay, is there one more?
Yep, one more kind of in the middle.
Which
and we'll give you guys just like...
I don't know.
Oh, it's the liquid that astringent or whatever?
Toner.
Yeah.
Refreshment. Good job, everybody.
Toner, freshen.
Okay, so... Yeah, that looks good. Oh, that looks so good. Okay. So basically, I'm going to reiterate these really quick so you know. And Marina, here's your powder. Okay, so you want to use this powder brush right here and put your powder on.
Thank you.
You bet. And so There's that.
Thank you.
You bet. Okay, so you want to cleanse. You want to get off all the surface dirt, oil, bacteria, makeup. Second step is exfoliation, and that's really important because we all have, your skin cells are constantly rejuvenating, so you want to get all that dead, dry skin off your face. If not, it makes your skin look dull, older. Any colors you wear will actually sit up on there like cakey and fake, and it adds to premature aging and breakouts, so we don't want that. But they're the wrong type of exfoliant, actually can be detrimental to your skin. There's so many out in the market that you want to make sure you're using one that's not too harsh on a daily basis. Third is a toner or a freshener, and what that will do is it will deep clean your pores, minimize your pore appearance, and then firm and tone the skin. In fact, here's a ticket question for you. What age, ladies, do you think we start to lose collagen in our skin? You probably remember,
11,
so you can
I know.
answer. 11, okay.
11?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 11?
I think, I don't
So
know.
lose collagen?
Uh-huh.
I feel like people start losing collagen prevalence like late 30s, 40s.
Okay, you ready?
12. 15.
15.
Oh, sorry. What are you locking in?
I'll just say 30.
11 and 30. 15. Good job. I would have guessed it was much older too. And so we want to remind your skin. I love. You want to remind your skin what it's supposed to be doing, right? So we got to build that collagen back up and remind your skin. So toner will clean it out and do that.
Remind your skin what it's
Yeah,
supposed to be
hello
doing.
skin. Fourth is moisture balancing, and you guys have different moisture balance needs. And one of the reasons, like you, Maureen, with oilier skin, I wasn't wearing moisturizer is because I thought, like, why do I add more moisture? But actually, if you cleanse your skin without adding moisturizer, it causes your skin to become more oily because you've dried it out, so your skin overproduces oil. So you're in this uphill battle. So you want the right type of moisturizer that's going to absorb excess oil, so we've got that for you.
That's not
And then-
heavy.
Yes,
Right.
exactly. And then the fifth one is protecting. And protecting not just from sunscreen, from the sun, but also protecting, meaning like you want to protect it from the environment, from bacteria, stuff like that. So we used to have 5 steps to get to there, and our clients were like, I am not going to do 5 steps in the bathroom. So what our wonderful scientists have done, exactly, is they created this revolutionary patented line, and Maureen, I'm on pages 6 and 7, page 6 particularly, called TimeWise. And it's called TimeWise for 2 reasons. Because it saves you time in the bathroom. There is now a 3-in-1 cleanser. So this cleanses, it exfoliates, and it tones, all 3 in 1. It's wonderful. Can do it right in the shower, get out, put on our oil-free age-fighting moisturizer, and be done. And I'll tell you more about this when we get to it, because that could even stand on its own too. But so it's called TimeWise for 1 because it's less time than brushing your teeth. It's also called TimeWise though because of the anti-aging in here. Right away we're seeing an evening out of skin tone, redness, dark spots. Secondly, we're seeing a firming of that skin. Remember the collagen and the elastin. And third, a reduction of fine lines and wrinkles and helping to prevent them. So it's also called TimeWise because it turns back the clock. And there's literally, ladies, nowhere else on the market where you can get a condensed group of products with anti-aging built right into it. So this dynamic duo, everything we do today is going to be based on these 2. Sound good? Okay, so I think, Tasha, the one that you're using, you don't actually need water at first. Skincare, ladies, you want to go up and out. Okay, gravity pulls down on your skin enough, so you kind of want to go up and out. And you don't have to do this today, but whatever you do to your face, remember you want to do it to your neck as well.
Okay.
Tasha, your face can be wet, but it doesn't have to, okay? And so you're going to just start to apply it. It maybe even feel a little thick because it's doing 3 things, but when we get it off, your skin has probably never felt so clean and not overly stripped of oil at the same time. Maureen, yours is more of a gel, so you typically would want to be in the shower or splash your face in the sink. So you get to use this little Dixie cup. You can dip your fingers in there and get your face kind of wet with that.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll talk about that later. And then I'm going to put yours in your tray, and you will go up and out, and you'll keep adding water to yours.
Okay.
So Tasha, you're probably feeling, you're cleansing, right?
Is it okay if I drip all over?
Oh yeah, that's fine. It's kind of hard not to, right? You're
Feel like
going
I'm in the
to
shower.
Right. You're going to use the gentle exfoliant. You'll probably feel in that. That's safe enough for every day. And then the toner, ladies, you won't feel, but the toner's in little microbeads that as you're massaging it, they are bursting, deep cleaning your pores, and minimizing your pore appearance. So you're doing those boom, 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 3 steps done. Boom, boom, boom. And Tasha, if you would, I'm going to give you an extra little squirt, and Maureen and I will for you too. Do the inside of one of your arms the same thing, like this whole inner arm, just one of them, kind of big area, and that'll make sense in a second. Do you need some water?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, Marina, we're ready to get going on your eyes. Okay. So this you get to take home with you too. This is your standard eye shape. It's going to really pop your eyes, and I love it because it's color by number. So the first color is always the lightest shade, and with your coloring you can get away with a lot. But we picked the colors out. You're going to do the number 1 shade here on the lid, so really on the lid, and on the outer third of the brow bone. You can't tell it goes underneath here, but it does go all the way across the lid.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then brushes are like tools, okay? So they are really going to make everything go on more even, natural, quick, and these are real hair brushes. They feel amazing. And you probably remember this, but to get that, you just lift from top to bottom. And if you need more of any color, let me know. So you're doing the number 1 color, okay? Are you two ready now? Ladies, at home, you want to use lukewarm water. Hot water is too drying on your skin. But today I want you to get this spa feel on the inside of one of your arms. Maureen, do you need a little more for that?
That's what I needed to do.
Okay, that's
What am I
cool.
supposed to be doing?
I want some more for my face.
I remember you saying
You do? You feel like you need more, Tasha?
Yes, I have on a whole bunch of foundation.
Oh, uh-huh.
And I feel like maybe it'll come off more when I get my towel.
Yeah. And so this is warm. You can even lean back in your chair and lay it over your face if you want, or you can just use it.
Can you lay it over my
Yeah,
face?
I can. But at home,
Your towel's gonna get dirty.
I don't care. At home, you want to use lukewarm water. Too hot of water is too drying on your skin. Okay, but this gives you the spa feel today. How are we doing over here? Oh, that's beautiful.
Amazing.
That's really good. And then whenever you two are ready, you'll just use that and go up and out and remove everything.
This will clear your sinuses.
Yeah, isn't that nice and pampering? Again, like I feel like you get satin hands, warm towels, chocolates on the table. It's a good night. It's worth it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
My head.
Oh, I forgot to offer you headbands.
You're
Hello,
right.
Kelly.
I think I'm good.
Okay,
No,
either of
okay.
you have got like hair clips, headband. Yours is. I wish I could pull that off. That's fantastic. Is what that is.
Okay, I think I've got the first two colors.
Oh, that looks beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, good. Now, second color, you want to use a crease brush, so one that's kind of rounded at the top. And this is the color that will vary the least. It's the neutral, most neutral shade. And so you can see here, it's just going to go up in that crease and a little bit above.
Okay.
That makes sense kind of right there.
Okay.
Okay. Good, ladies?
Yeah.
So 3 steps done. Cleanse, exfoliate, tone. Boom. And your skin hopefully should feel clean. Oh, you're going to need that. I'm so sorry. I'm like, I'm not taking it. You're going to need that again in a second.
Oh, I need
So
to
your
get this
skin is
off.
probably not felt so clean and yet not utterly stripped of oil. I love it. I was like, no, I'm not taking it.
I don't want to.
Stop. Okay, so now normally what you would do, ladies, is you would finish with this oil-free age-fighting moisturizer. Be done. Quick, easy, done. Because you get the spa feel today, you guys get to try a couple of supplementary products. And